Hi everyone, my name is Parul. Welcome to my channel Parul English Lab. In this video, I will tell you the difference between could and would, because most of the English learners, they are always confused with these two words. However, I have made detailed video on could and would, but this session will actually eradicate all your confusion related to could and would, and you will feel more confident while using these two words. So let's start our today's video. The first difference between could and would is the past form of can and would is the past form of will. Now let's go through some examples and understand it in a better way. First is I can play the guitar. So here in this sentence, can shows the ability, okay? Ability of a person in present. If you say I can run, so that means this is my ability that I can run very fast. I can run very fast, okay? I can sing. I can speak in English. So this is my ability in present that I can do this work. Now, if you say this, look at this sentence, I could play the guitar when I was in college. So when we talk about present ability, then we use can. But when we talk about past ability, then we use could, because could is the past form of can. Okay, I could play the guitar when I was in college. So I'm not talking about the present, I'm talking about the past. When I was in college, that time I could play the guitar. I was good at it, but now I have forgotten it. Now I don't play it anymore. Okay, so here we are talking about past ability. Here we cannot use would. So when we talk about present ability, then we use can, and when we talk about past ability, then we use could. Now let's move on to would. Look at the first sentence. I know my mom will buy me a guitar on my birthday. So here the situation is that my birthday is approaching and I'm saying it that I know that my mom will buy me a guitar because she knows that I like it a lot and I'm good at it, I want it, so I know that she will buy me a guitar. So here we are talking about simple future. I know, in present I know this, that my mom will buy me a guitar. Simple future, okay? Let's look at the next sentence. I knew my mom would buy me a guitar on my birthday. So here the situation is that I have celebrated my birthday. I'm talking about past, not the present. I have celebrated my birthday, I have got the guitar, and now I'm talking about it that I knew that my mom would buy me a guitar on my birthday. So here I have not used will because we are not talking about present or future. Rather, we are talking about the past. And would is the past form of will. That's why in these kind of sentences, whenever you talk about future in the past, for example here, future, we are talking about future in the past, then we use would, not will, because would is past form of will. Next difference is that could is used to talk about the possibility in present and future, and would is used to talk about the imagination or any imaginary situation in present or future. Okay, how? Let's go through some examples. Max is not answering my call. He could be sleeping. So this is a possibility in present. For example, I'm trying to get in touch with Max. I'm trying to call him and he is not picking up. He's not answering my call. So this is my assumption that if he is not taking my call right now, so he could be sleeping. Okay, so this is my assumption that this is a possibility in present, that he is sleeping, that's why he is not answering my call. Okay, so here we can use could, but we cannot use would here. If you make a sentence like he would be sleeping because he is not answering my call, so that's incorrect. Okay, and here could and would they are not past form of can and will. Okay, that was a different scenario, but here it's completely different altogether. Okay, so here we are not using could and would as a past form of can and will. Here it is different. Okay, now next is he could visit me tomorrow. So here I'm talking about future possibility, because he told me that tomorrow he is free and he doesn't have much work tomorrow at office, so I think he could visit me tomorrow. So there is a possibility that he could visit me. Okay, so again this is an assumption, a possibility in future. So this way could is used to talk about possibility in present or future. Now would, we use would when we talk about an imaginary situation in present or future. If I had money, I would buy a luxurious car. So this is completely an imagination, because I'm not gonna have so much money that I would buy a luxurious car. Okay, so this is an imagination that if I had money, I would buy a luxurious car. Okay, so this way we use it, and this I have explained in another video in conditional sentences. I will mention the link in description box. Okay, so here don't get confused with the past form of the verb. If I had money or if my mom allowed me, this is past, but we are talking about present or future imagination. Okay, so this is as per the rule, this is the way we have to frame the sentence. Okay, if you want to know conditional sentences in detail, so please watch the videos. I will mention the link in description box. If my mom allowed me, I would go on a solo trip to Europe. I know that my mom is not going to give me permission for a solo trip. So this is completely my imagination. Okay, if my mom allowed me, I would go on a solo trip to Europe. Okay, so in imagination, whenever you're talking about an imaginary situation in present or future, you have to use would, not could. Okay, so this is the difference. Could is used to talk about possibility in present or future, and would is used to talk about an imagination in present or future. Next difference between would and could is used to make suggestions. Whenever you have to make suggestions, you can use could, and would is used to make offers. Okay, now let's go through some examples. You could go to Goa for a vacation. I'm confused. Where should we go for a vacation? You could go to Goa. So it's a suggestion. You are giving a suggestion to your friend. You could go to Goa. We could watch a movie. What should we do? It's weekend. We have time. There's no work to do. What should we do? We could watch a movie. So again, whenever you have to make a suggestion or give a suggestion, then you can use could. Okay, here you cannot use would. You would go to Goa for a vacation, or you would watch a movie, we would watch a movie. This is incorrect or unnatural. Okay, so it's better that you stick to could, or there are some other options also, but yes, for suggestions we can use could. Now next is would. Would is used to make offers. Okay, like would you like to have tea or coffee? So whenever we use would to make an offer, we generally use the phrase would you like. Okay, so here would you like to have tea or coffee, or would you like tea or coffee, the meaning is same. You can use to have to plus base form of the verb. This is infinitive and we will talk about it. I will make a separate video on this. Okay, so you can use it with the infinitive. Just as of now, just understand to plus base form of the verb, that's an infinitive. Okay, so you can use it with an infinitive, or if you don't want to use it like this, then you can use two nouns. What would you like, tea or coffee? Okay, would you like to have tea or coffee? Again, this is an interrogative sentence form. What would you like to have? What would you like, tea or coffee? What would you like to drink? What would you like to eat? Okay, so this way, generally when we use would to make offers, we use the phrase what would you like. Okay, so this is the difference. To make suggestions, we use could, and to make offers, we use would. Whenever you have to make a request or ask for a permission, you can use could or would. How? Let's see. Could you lend me your car for a day? I have to go somewhere. Could you lend me your car for a day? Now, if you want to use would here, then you can make a sentence with would you mind. Then there is a phrase which you have to use. That is, would you mind? Would you mind lending me your car for a day? Would you mind lending me your car for a day? Okay. Would you mind helping me with my project? Or if you want to use could in this sentence, then could you help me with my project? Okay, so this is the way you have to frame a sentence. With would, you will use this phrase would you mind, and after would you mind, a gerund will come. I have made a video on gerund. I will mention the link in description box. You can watch it. Okay, so here it's a gerund. So would you mind helping me with my project? Would you mind closing the door? Would you mind opening the door? Or could you open the door? Could you close the door? So this way you can use could or would to make a request. Now next is to ask for permission. Here also you can use could or would. Could I stay with you for a few days? I'm shifting and it will take a couple of days. So could I stay with you for a few days? Now if you want to use would to ask for a permission, then you will have to use a phrase that is, would it be okay if? Would it be okay if I stayed with you for a few days? So here I have used second form of the verb, the past form of the verb. So this is the way you have to make a sentence if you are using if. Okay, so this makes it a conditional sentence and an imaginary situation. Okay, however, I'm asking for a permission, but this is a second condition. It's an imaginary sentence situation. That's why I have to frame it like this. Okay, again I would say I have made separate video on conditions, different conditions 0, 1, 2, 3. So please watch that video if you haven't watched it yet. You will understand it in a better way. Okay, so this is the rule. That's why we have to use the second form of the verb. Okay, so would it be okay if I stayed with you for a few days? So if you are using if, then second form of the verb. Okay, let me give you one more example. Could I leave a bit early today? Okay, it's a permission. You're asking for a permission. Could I leave a bit early today? Now, if you want to frame a sentence using would, then would it be okay if I left a bit early today? I left a bit early today, second form of the verb. So this is what you have to do. Okay, would it be okay if I left a bit early today? Or could I leave a bit early today? Okay, so this way you will have to frame the sentences. So that's all for today. I hope you have understood the difference between could and would. Please revise, try to make some different sentences using could and would. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and press the bell icon for future notifications. Thank you, take care, have a great day. Thank you for watching my videos. If you find them helpful, please like and share with your friends. Feel free to leave comments. Do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive a notification for the new videos. Thank you, take care, and have a great day.